Hello guys, good morning. You are welcome once again to my channel. You are welcome to Catfish Solution Academy. Yeah, today as you are watching from the background, today is the 11th of February 2024. And today we are making some supply of some of our Pure Claras line fast growing and healthy seedlings to the city of Epe. Epe is in Lagos State. That is where this is going today, and the video from the background is just to show you some of the activities so that you can use that in order to enjoy some of the lectures we'll be bringing to you today. And what I will be talking about is something similar to what you are watching from the background. So I'll be talking about how to know you are stocking a good catfish. And this is important because stocking represents one of the bases. That means the good foundation of having a better result in catfish farming. So because of my time on this, because this is going to take a little time, and because of the time, I'll be rushing into this very great topic, and I'll be talking about, I said once again, stocking good quality catfish is essential. Is very very essential for a successful catfish farmer. So I'll be talking about one some factors. That means some several indications you may need as help in order to identify you are selecting an healthy seedlings to stock in your farm. So one of the things you need to look for is the physical appearance of the fish. That means look for catfish with vibrant color. The color must be very very bright, vibrant, very skin. That means the skin must be smooth. It must be glittering. So that tells you that the fish is healthy. That means you must check the vein as well. Let it make sure it has an intact vein. Avoid fish with lesion, wounds and signs of physical damage. This is very very dangerous for any successful catfish farmer to try this in the farm. And then number two I'll be talking about is the behavior of your fishes. Observe the behaviorals of your catfish. Healthy fish should be active, very very active. You can see from this video the way they are active, the way they are jumping, and their colors, as you can see. And even the way we are pulling them, the way we are a little bit stretching them, they are still very very great and with zero mortality. So this tells you the behaviors of the fishes. And again is the activity of the fishes, the alert of the fishes, and responsive to their behavior is very very important. They should swim freely without any sign of abnormal behavior. So these are what you need to check. Let me go to the number three. Number three, I'll be talking about the size and the weight of the fishes. Size and the weight of the fishes. Make sure that the fishes are of good size, and make sure that they have weight. They have weight. Even if it is juvenile, they will have good weight. Yeah, choose catfish that are uniform in size and weight, as this indicate consistent growth and development. Avoid stocking fish that are significantly smaller or larger than the average weight in their peers. So make sure that you select yourself a very good fish. Seeing from the background, you can see the water is already drained from them, and anticipating the color. Look at the color and how they are bringing them out. You can see how active these fishes are. These are one of the some of the what we are bringing to you in this lecture. So let me go to the number four. The number four I'll be talking about is the body condition of your fishes. That means assess the body condition of your fish. They should have a well-rounded body shape with a no visible sign of uh, excessive fat deposit. That means look at their body very well. Make sure that you didn't know that one some places in the body is not swollen. Yes, the body should feel firm and muscular when you touched. So those are the signs to know you are stocking a very good and vibrant fish. So the number five I'll be talking about is the veins and scales, their body scales and the vein. You have to check the condition of your veins and the scales. Healthy catfish should have intact vein with no signs of frying or damage. The scales should be firmly attached and not easily dislodged. The number six is the gills. I think I mentioned the gills earlier. That means examine the gills for any abnormalities or signs of um, respiratory distress. Healthy gills should be pink or red in color, indicating good oxygen exchange in them. Avoid fish with pales or discolored gills, which may indicate poor health. Falling gills, check their gills if it is not whitish. So this indicates a vibrant fishes too as well. And the number seven, which is somehow very important to identify a healthy fishes, is their eyes. Inspect the eyes of your fish. They should be very clear and bright and free from any cloudiness or abnormal discharge. That means cloudy eyes may indicate underlying health issue. When you look into their eyes and you see that it's cloudy, it's pump up, it's reddish, this indicates that they are going under a healthy stress issues. Maybe there's a particular issue with them. So the number eight, I'll be talking about the activity level of the fishes. Observe the swimming behaviors of the fish you want to stock. They should be actively exploit their environment and interacting with other fish. That means they need to interact with themselves. Fish do interact with themselves. They are very, very active and vibrant. So they interact, they work against each other. Avoid stocking fish that appear sluggish. This is very, very important. Avoid fishes that are sluggish. Sluggish fishes are unhealthy fishes. The number nine, because of our time, is the disease resistant. Choose catfish from reputable supplier. Your agent that is supplying you, make sure that it is very you are taking it from a very reputable source with an history. It should have an underlying history of disease prevention and biosecurity measures. This is very important too as well. Even if you are hatching yourself, that means ask about the health status of the fishes, any vaccination treatment that you have done on them. Ask if the fishes are not a fish that is treated every week. This is important. The number 10 is the source and genetics. Select catfish from reputable hatchers or supplier known as producing high quality fish. Consider genetic lineage of the fish and choose strains that are well suited for your specific stocking density. Yeah, this is a very great. This is another very important factors that you need to watch out. Note all these factors we are saying here. All these factors I'm giving to you here are factors that are going to help you in order for you to know you are stocking the best fish. And I said it earlier, stocking the best fish still remain one of the fundamentals of you getting it right in fish farming. If you are stocking a fishes that are not healthy, if you are stocking a bad fish, just be feeding with no good result. Lot of farms have closed down because of I can say greed. Well, what I mean by greed is that some farms do have because maybe they want to buy, let me say, fingerlings for 5 naira, and somebody is telling them he's selling for 10 naira because of the 5 naira difference, or just 1 naira, some of it even 1 naira, 2 naira. They will go and carry a fishes that has maybe a disease underlying issue, or fishes that are not that produce in a poor biosecurity measures, fishes that are not really good. So by this level, you may just be feeding and feeding, and God so good. I have a friend of mine that asked me for juvenile, and I told him the price of my juvenile. By the time I will close my eyes and see, I've gone to collect pre-fryers, yeah, post fryers, which we call Ijebu. He has gone to collect post fryers. He's intending to stock just 20,000 pieces of juvenile, but by the end of the day, he went to collect 40,000 of post fryers. I bet you this is a very terrible story. It's a very terrible story. They lost out everything, and they have spent millions on the feed. With this, I bet you the farm has to close down. So let me just move before much I do to the number 11, which I call the quarantine procedure. That means the implement quarantine procedure for nearly a catfish to prevent the introduction of disease to their existing population. That means if you have now collected the fishes, what are your quarantine procedures? What are the measures that you put down for the fishes not to be affected through stress or any kind of disease or infection? That means your pond has to be purified. You need to make sure that you balanced your water, check your water, give your fishes salt to sterilize and stabilize your water. These are important. And my advice for the last but not the least, be very very careful to for evaluating those factors. If you are not careful to evaluate, you can ensure that you are stocking good quality fish with a potential of success, growth and development.